There's a baby fawn. Just whispering so I don't scare it. There, see his eye? He's just laying in the weeds. It's raining out, so it's a little wet. It's awful cute. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. Bye. I'm just coming out of camp. Basically, I camped with double pack last night. We did 20 miles yesterday. I'm on my own now. So I decided to push on ahead. Double pack probably is only going to do like 16 today. So I'll probably do at least, well, I'll do at least my 20, but I'm not quite sure yet. I've got to figure out what I'm doing. There's a possibility of a hostel, like a bed and breakfast I could do if I get, it's kind of weird though, because I'd get there like in the evening instead of the mornings when I like to do Neros. So I don't know if I want to do that. The other option is I just push to the shelter after that, which is, I think, 24 miles or something, which I could probably do. It rained yesterday quite a bit. You know, we hiked through like 3 hours of rain or something. And today it's just going to be sunny. Right now everything's still wet, so stuff will start drying up as I go. So I guess my main thing is I got to start making plans more, like what I want to do. If I do that Mosley bed and breakfast thing, I need to reserve it, so I need to call it today. So I think I'm going to wait until I get closer to that, like 10 miles in at least, before I make any decisions. So yeah. Plus it seems like I'm going to be bouncing in and out of New York and New Jersey once I get to New York. So I don't really know how I'm going to get into Warwick, which is where the drive-in is. So there's a lot of unknowns right now. I don't have a lot of food with me. Got some, but not a lot. I've got fuel. I got brand new fuel. So, yeah, it's just some unknowns, I guess, at the moment. So, try to figure some of that stuff out. All for now. Jack's, day 93. First view of the day. You can see the clouds down there in the valley. It must be water of some sort, river or something down there, I would think. Anyway, moving on. All for now. Another view with the clouds again. This one's kind of got 2 layers of clouds sticking out there. All for now. And I just wanted to mention, like in New Jersey here, there's a lot of rock slabs. So that's just an example of a rock slab that we go across. So there's still a lot of rocks here. Not like Pennsylvania, they're not too sharp. But you still have a lot of slabs and stuff to deal with. All for now. Jack's, still day 93. There's a big old lake over there. See that? I'm still only like 5 miles in for the day. Just getting started. All for now. This is Jack's. I'm at Jumbo Land. It's an awesome place. I hitchhiked here. I got 6 eggs over medium, order of French toast with potato salad, plus 3 pancakes and coffee so far. So this is awesome. And they have lunch also. I'm thinking about a chili dog after this. So anyway, it's a good day so far. This probably isn't the best idea, but I'm going to show you how I roll when I got to get moving, okay? So just watch. I know, shout out to Karen. She can't handle this. So Karen, don't watch this. I'm just going to show you. I got a little bit of a time limit here to get to my bed and breakfast tonight. So I told him I'd be there 3 miles per hour I'd travel. So I had to estimate it. So here's about the pace I go. So I'm rolling through these rocks. This ain't like Pennsylvania. You got to watch out and you're going to get stepped on the sharp ones. You just got to avoid the rocks and place your foot in the right place. So anyway, I'm only using pull on one side. Usually I use 2 sides, so it's even faster. But here's my pace. I'm usually rolling through here pretty good. And this is on the level. So I don't know if this helps give you some kind of concept of what it's like when I'm trying to have a good pace. You know, there's times when I slower, especially uphills, and You know, but right now, this is kind of cruisy, I guess you call it. Cruisy trail. I always think I'm going to sneak up on a bear or something when I'm at a good pace. But we'll see if that happens. Here's some rocks where I just kind of jump them and go in between them. Yeah, you get pretty good at this after a while. So if you can maintain that for a while, you really get some distance. So anyway, I just wanted to show, like, you know, kind of what it's like when I'm trying to have a good pace. I mean, I'm not running, but I am going pretty good. And then my pack's not too heavy right now either, so I don't have a lot of food in it and stuff. But yeah, you just keep rolling through these rocks, placing your foot where it's safe, and just keep avoiding. You basically try to avoid all the rocks if you can. You just kind of step in between them if you can. Okay, that was my example. I just wanted to show what it's like. I just about stepped on him and went right over him. Just a rat snake, all for now. Alright, I just climbed up a mountain and I come up into this pavilion and there's trail magic. It's awesome. Hot dogs, hamburgers, and everything. Oh man, this is great. Alright, all for now. Jack's, day 93. There's my tent. Basically, I'm trying to avoid all these army ants. There's a lot of army ants, or army worms all over the trees. So this spot here is like the best one that doesn't have them. But anyway, this is a shelter, Rutherford shelter. It's really far off the trail, like half a mile. It's the closest one to the Mosey bed and breakfast. And so my thought was, I'm pretty tired, so my thought was, I'm not going to spend the money and go into that bed and breakfast tonight and try to get all my chores done and then get up in the morning and eat breakfast and leave. Rather than do that, I'm going to stay here at this shelter, which has a bear box and has 2 friendly bears that constantly are around here that come at night and bang on the bear box. Well, the bear box is a ways from here, so that's the good news. Bad news is I'm the only one here, so I'm guessing I'll be the only one here tonight. But who knows? That's no big deal. I mean, bears, I've dealt with them a little bit before, so I'm not worried about it. Anyway, so my communications with the hostel is that at 11 a.m. I can get picked up at the trailhead, which is 2.5 miles away. So that's pretty good. I mean, I can leave here at 9 and comfortably get there and just relax at the trailhead until she comes and picks me up. And then I'll go in and spend almost the entire day as a Nero. And there's a Walmart. I'm hoping there's permethrin there. If there's not, I guess I'll just have to wait. But I was hoping to reapply permethrin to everything that I have. So that's another thing. But as you can see, I've got a pretty nice tent spot here actually. It's just covered with army worms, but they're not getting on my tent yet, so I'm thinking I might have picked a good spot. There's a creek within walking, like right down the hill here. It's scoopable, but it's not piped or anything, so I have to like scoop it out and filter. But I scooped a bag of water and I filtered some already, so it's doable. That'll, you know, water's water. You just gotta spend the effort to get it. So let's see, is there anything else? Oh, and then double pack. He's probably staying back at the previous shelter. How's this plan? So today, I can't remember what all I talked about, but you know, long story short, back in Blancheville or whatever it was, I got a ride to the breakfast place and I ate a huge meal. Well, when I asked for the bill, they said someone already paid it. And I was like, wow, thank you. So that was like 2 breakfasts I ordered, 2 big ones. So that was paid for me, which is like a pay it forward type thing. That was so nice. Then, rather than hitch back to the trail, I walked like a half mile. It was like hectic there. It would have been impossible for people to pull over on that freeway. So I walked back there. Then I got in about a mile and there was trail magic. I went up and talked to the guy and I said, I just ate a ton of food. Is there anything small I can take? So I had a can of pop and ding dongs. And then I took 2 like Nutri-Grain bars and then I went on. Well then, like 7 miles later, or 10 miles later, I come up on this mountain and there's like this sunrise shelter and it's got trail magic in it and they're making hot dogs and hamburgers and grilled cheese and everything, beer, everything. Well, I was still stuffed, so I had 2 beers and a hot dog and I couldn't put down any more food. I wish I could have, because I would have sure liked to take advantage of some of that. But anyway, then Mount Marlboro Man, who's a hiker, was up there and talked to him for a while and talked with the people that were doing the trail magic, and that was pretty good. Got to this turnoff for this shelter, which is the closest one to the hostel, and I was just beat. And I said, I'm just gonna see if they have bunk tomorrow instead, so that's what I'm gonna do. So that's all for now.